Are these Spanx worth the £89 price tag, or would you much rather pay £8 for a pair from Primark? Welcome to my channel. I'm Andri. Today's video is simply a comparison between two pair of leggings. One of them being Spanx, £89, and one of them being from Primark, £8. Before we get started, I invite you to subscribe if you haven't already. A thumbs up is always very much appreciated. And whilst you're doing all that, you can ring my bell. You've nothing to lose. I upload a variety of videos on everything and anything. Cheers! Let's get on to the review and comparison. So I'm going to show you mod shots of how they both look, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion of them. So I recently bought the Spanx, which I absolutely love. I really do love them. But they are expensive for what they are. They are £89 for a legging, basically, which can be argued that they look a bit like a gym legging. Do they look like a leather legging? Personally, I've never ever thought they looked like a legging. They've got like this coating over them, and they are expensive, but they are a legging that I feel I can dress up and dress down, and I have done a full review on these particular ones, and I'll link that below. So just recently I'd seen a lot of posts on Instagram with regards to the ones from Primark, that they are an exact dupe of the Spanx, and you know, you're much better off buying the ones from Primark. So when I was in Primark, I saw them and I thought, let me try them. I wear leggings all the time. Let's see how they compare to the £89 price tag. So I brought them home, and honestly and truthfully, I thought I am never ever gonna get these on. So these I bought in a size small, and in Primark the size small is a size 10 to 12, and I am a proper size 10 just now, and I broke into a sweat trying to get them on, because there is literally, the stretch is almost not there. I was pulling and tugging at them. Eventually I tried to put them on like a pair of tights. You know, when you basically, when you do this and you just roll them up like this and try and get them over your top. I mean, look at this, really no stretch. I eventually got them on with half the crotch hanging down, because I couldn't get a grip of them to get them back up. I got them on and I left them on for a while and didn't find them comfortable at all. So I took them off, and then today I put them on again when I was going to do the mod shots to compare how the two looked, and I got them on much easier. So I don't know if the fact that I'd already tried them on has stretched them, which isn't a good thing, because it means every time you put them on they will stretch. But I don't know that, that's just me surmising. So I got them on, and when you look at the two on together, they look identical. The styling of them is identical. So let me just go over the styling of them just so we can see. So these are the Primark ones, and immediately you can tell that they're the Primark ones. You can see the colour difference of them straight away. That's almost like a grey black, and that's a black. So anyway, they both have this high band like so. So these are the Primark ones, and that's what they look like. And these are the Spanx, and that's what they look like. So they're pretty much the same in style. Neither of them have a seam down the front here. This looks like a seam, but that's a fold, and you don't see that when it's on. So there's no seam down the front, and these are described, this is the packaging that the Primark ones came in, seam free shaping. So they were almost packaged like a pair of tights, stockings, whatever you like to wear. There is a seam on the back of both of them. There we go. So there's a seam at the back there, and they both have a very similar seam running down the outside of the leg. So here we go. There we go, just there. And as I am holding these up to the light, I can kind of see my fingers through them. But when I tried them on, so these ones are the Primark ones, and I bent over and I did the mirror test, I couldn't see through them. But again, when I hold up the Spanx ones, again, I can see my fingers through them again. Now what I will say is, when I hold these up and look at the seam is doubled and you can't see through the seam. When you hold these up, you can kind of see the stitching running down the seam. Again, it's a big price difference. £8 and £89 is a massive price difference. So comfort wise, the Spanx are much more comfortable. When you feel them, they feel very, very, very different. These are almost hard and crunchy. These are extremely soft. The Spanx are soft. As soon as you touch them, you can feel the difference. When you put these on, they are very comfortable. They stay in place. They sit properly around the crotch area. Whereas, you know, these you need to really struggle to get them in place, and I felt they were sliding when I had them on. The inside of the leggings, again, this is like a lining inside of them, like a double layer on the waistband, but it is, look, it's like kind of shining. It's like a typical lining on the inside of them. These have a nice kind of matte type of what they look like inside, so it doesn't feel like it's a double layer, whereas, let me see the waistband. The waistband is a double layer like it is on the Primark ones as well, but the material feels totally different. Now, so let's see what the Spanx ones are made of. Spanx ones are made up of 80% nylon and 13% elastane with polyurethane. I think that's what it says. So that's what they're made of. The Primark ones are made up of 82% polyamide and 18% elastane. So that's what they're each made of, if that means anything to you. Are the £8 ones worth buying? Well, I think for everyday use they are. For example, my daughter-in-law Ruth is a hairdresser and she kind of wears leggings quite a lot to work. And these £8 ones would be well worth Ruth purchasing, for example, because she's dealing with hair dyes and all of that. They look nice. Again, she can dress them up. She can, you know, you can make them look nice, pair of boots or a lovely top with them. And at £8, she doesn't have to worry if she gets any bleach on them or any dye or anything like that, which is likely to happen in a hairdresser's. Now, when you spend £89 on a pair of leggings, you're not going to wear them to work, you know, in that kind of environment. These are probably going to be worn in, you know, more to dress up, I would say. So definitely the Primark ones are worth the £8. And you know, if you only get a few wears out of them, then it's absolutely fine. It's worth it for that. But there's certainly a big difference. The colour, as you can see, is different. The texture, the feel of them, the fit of them are entirely different. They look the same. When you put them on, they look the same. Now, with Spanx, most people buy Spanx because it's all about sucking you in and holding you in. Now, these kind of, I didn't feel as if the Primark ones looked any worse on me than the Spanx when I put them on. You can tell me, because I've tried the both on, if you see a difference with one or the other. Personally, I do find the Spanx ones a much more comfortable legging, but for running around and for a pair of leggings that you don't have to worry about, as long as they don't split. These are a great buy at £8. These are expensive, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do think paying £89 for a pair of leggings is expensive, and I feel with these I have to look after them. I wouldn't throw these on to be messing about in the house doing housework and things like that. These I would specifically put on if I were going out somewhere. These would be my kind of nicer leggings if I wanted leggings, you know, to dress them up. And yeah, these would be my nicer leggings, and these would be my kind of running about and not worrying about them. When I pick them up, they really don't feel, when you feel them, they don't feel nice. They feel inexpensive, if I had to be honest. And you know, with these, when I put these on, although they're stretchy, they've got that stretch. You feel the minute you put them on, they do go, they cling on to you, they cling onto you in a nice way. Whereas with these, you feel as if they're just holding you, if that makes any sense, because of how tight they are. They really are a struggle to get on. So that's my comparison of the two leggings. I do think these are worth the £8 mark, the ones from Primark. They're quality wise, they are nowhere near the Spanx ones, but then we wouldn't expect them to be, because these are £89, and it's obviously got to do with paying that price tag because of the technology of Spanx. And I do love them, and they are something that I intend to look after, and it's, you know, it's not something I intend to repurchase again. I've spent the £89, I'm going to look after them, and I'm going to have them in my wardrobe for a long time. This is what I feel with these. Whereas with these at £8, as long as they don't keep falling down, then yeah, they're good for running around and giving you the look of Spanx, because once they're on, they are identical in the way that they look. Just for sizing reference, if you're considering the Spanx, mine are a size small, and a size small is a size 8 to 10, and I am a 10, and these fit fine. My daughter-in-law Ruth is a size 8, and she also bought the size small, and she feels they're absolutely fine. I think she did say they are maybe a little looser than she would like round the waist, but Ruth does have long legs, so she needs the length in the trousers, which is going to like me saying that. But anyway, you know, you have to take your height into account as well. My other daughter-in-law Kelly, she also ordered them. She ordered them in an extra small, but our Kelly's tiny, so she doesn't need the length, so what she's going to use in the stretch she takes from the length. I think Kelly's normally a size 6, 8 depending where you buy from, so she went for the extra small, and she's happy with her sizing as well. So my Primark ones are a size small, which are a 10 to 12, and my Spanx ones are a size small, which are an 8 to 10. So that's my little comparison between the Spanx and the Primark leggings. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you found it helpful. If you would like to see more videos from me, I'm going to link one here, and if you're not already subscribed, just press the A right here, and I'll see you next time. Bye!